Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of December, I have two special sales offer available. One, it's a sneak peek into 2020 year cycle, what kind of energies, lessons, and opportunities might be presented for you next year. And the other one, it's a treat thought of this Christmas season time we are on, and it's called The Gift from the Universe, and it's a reading that really focuses on the best possible that is happening right now. What is it coming when it comes to positive experiences as well ahead. So if you would like to know more details about those special offers or any other of my services, again, just contact me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Sagittarius, I feel like December is kind of this portal. You're journeying into one chapter right into the next, right? And there's this crossing of a path, crossing of an experience, crossing of a bridge that feels very tumultuous, but at the same time needed to break free from this very all consuming cycle some of you have been on, where some of you have not been able to be your true selves, experience your emotions, your dreams, your ambitions, even in the way that connects with your essence. Is a feeling here like some Sagittarius that I'm connecting have been forced to obey to a system or to rules that do not really are really not in alignment with who you are and what you would like your life to be. So it's a feeling like whatever endings are happening for you in December, they represent this very important, almost like this very important closure, right, of a phase that has nothing, is a feeling like a phase that has, that will not, that you will not miss. So whatever it is that this door shutting, this ending, it's really something welcomed because it will bring you relief. I feel like, again, some of you are leaving a phase that has been dark, that has been difficult, that has been marked by all consuming, again, overwhelming burdens, pain, suffering, disappointment, depression, sacrifices, all that you can think about that puts us down into that position where we don't feel free to pursue our real dreams and to express feelings and perhaps to be as emotionally available to connect with others and life at large as we would like. I feel like some of you have had experiences where you were not free with this Ten of Wands energy. You were not free to pursue your happiness. So there has been something holding you back, and you can even see that confirmed here with the Nine of Wands. You can see that this kid is trying to push this woman, hold her back. So there's a feeling here definitely, and you see here the ropes all as well, holding back the intention, the action of this person, really making him feel frustrated and angry. So some of you, December is a peak. It's like almost like a feeling of a climax, right? But it's this crisis point is almost like the last push, the last effort, the last sacrifice, the last negative emotion associated with this that needs to be perhaps experienced, so then you're done with it. I feel like some of you will be done with something important during this time. It could be the ending of a relationship, the ending of a contract, the ending of, a problem, a difficulty that feels, and I feel like for some of you it's something chronic. So it could be for some of you that have been suffering with some sort of illness or some sort of condition. It could be that you're also finding, because the Nine of Wands and the 10 many times also speak about issues with our physical tension in our physical bodies. So I feel like some of you are about to be free from something that has been, to put it to the best, like tense, okay? For some, it's really about pain, enduring pain, enduring suffering, enduring problems, being there, the strong one, to hold everything together. And I feel like for some of you that you have been trying to sacrifice your happiness in order to preserve the happiness or the security of others you care about, that might not be sustainable anymore. So there's a feeling like whatever you have been trying to do to protect and preserve others at the cost of your own happiness. You have here the Page of Cups in your soul position. So at a cost of your soul, at a cost of who and what you truly want to be, it will come out in a way where it will be evident to you that you can't do it anymore. Some of you, it's like coming to that point. December is a very like brutal. It's a month where you can be faced with brutal, honest moments. Okay, when you look in the mirror, or you look at someone else's eyes, or you look at the situation right in the eye, and you come to the front with the truth, with the understanding that I'm sorry, but I cannot do this anymore because the cost is too high, or because it's not fair, or perhaps because I have not been telling you the whole truth, right? Which is, perhaps some of you have this feeling of you have been trying to make others believe that it's okay, I can do it, no problem, no problem, I don't mind. And it's almost like a dumper. I'm feeling like some of you have allowed a lot of things to be dumped into you, because you couldn't say no, because you didn't know how to say no, because you felt somehow obliged to that or responsible. And it came to a point where it's almost like there's this huge pile of stuff imposed on you that you are taking, right? That is burdens and heaviness that do not belong to you. It's things that you allowed others to put on you. So I feel like December might bring some extreme experiences, moments where you feel gracious, happy, enjoying life, enjoying, the circumstances around you, feeling inspired by new thoughts, Page of Cups, new messages of love, new loving experiences, romanticizing what could be if you just give yourself into this is almost like newborn feeling. So some of you might have triggers during December, awakening new feelings really, that you have not felt in a while, that you have never felt, inspiration, love wise, whatever it is. It's like a feeling of newborn feelings, and you're listening to that. But yes, I feel like it's going to cost you something that some of you are putting in the scales, like what's the best way or the best option to go ahead that would cause less harm. And I feel like for some of you, this less harm really has to deal with either family, or again, people that you are somehow attached to, or they are attached to you, and you know that you're going to have to put certain endings or boundaries, or even crossing of paths, okay, with associations that are no longer part of your future. The future that you're envisioning here with the Page of Cups, it's one that is very different from the type of life you have been living, with the type of people you have been living, which is to say that some of you, you will be, as you go into 2020, you will be in this journey of meeting new friends, new love, new options career-wise. There's something here about the discovery of a new side of life, an unusual side, to your own, expectations. So your plans or something you have been planning to do might change or differ a little bit from the plans of the universe or the proposal that here the universe will bring to Sagittarius. And I keep getting like it's a feeling like it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, because you're going to enjoy actually much more what this newness is going to allow freedom of heart to take place, which means that the side of you that longs to live in liberation and in a light-hearted manner, that part of you is going to speak louder. And I feel like for some of you, you have things that are meant to be ahead. Is almost like this moment of whatever experiences happen to you in December, they are intertwined with what you could say are fated, events and encounters ahead. So they have a purpose. There's an agent of change, a subtle one behind minor experiences that some of you Sagittarius might be encountering during this time to put you in the path you're meant to be. Some of you are asked to put a little bit here your guard down as well, in a more down-to-earth message. There's a feeling like you might be treating people without wanting to, with some I feel like some of you are also dealing with trust issues. So it could be like you're not allowing this Page of Cups could be your child, it could be your sibling, it could be your lover, it could be anyone that is trying to pour love into your heart, pour some romance as well into your life, or pour something affectionate, okay? And some of you have a little bit of a defense here. It's almost like you're pushing back this Page of Cups. You're pushing back someone that could offer you a significant satisfying experience. Someone that could give you like the feeling of butterflies in your stomach, like that real. I feel like some of you have just real big crush on someone, or someone has a real big crush on you, but it's almost like a game here where one is pretending that no, is not interested, no, I actually don't want anything to do with you. So it's like feeling like some of you Sagittarius are dealing with this dynamic in relationships where one is like this beautiful, vulnerable, colorful, emotional, ready, available type of person, like a butterfly energy, a very beautiful one. And another, it could be that you are the Page of Cups and the other person is this Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. It depends on your own experience. But I'm picking like for the majority, it's you pushing back, or is you having your defenses when it comes to trusting this new type of feeling again that a person might be triggering in you, because you don't trust it. Or for others, you don't feel ready. You don't feel like you are free, right? You're not ready to love yet, to allow this person in, to allow this love or this opportunity in. Because even career-wise, even, in terms of your goals and ambitions at this time, it feels like you're struggling. You're struggling to allow new things in that could add benefit, right, to everything you want to achieve. Because it's a time of endurance. It's a time of endings. Enduring, having to stand in your ground until the ending happens, right? So you're not taken into a position that somehow takes the ending. It's almost like a feeling like you can't get distracted with love or other concepts of a more beautiful, relaxed part of life, because that you're in a moment that if you distract yourself one bit from until this ends, whatever this is, you could be putting yourself or something you care about in danger by being distracted. So for some of you, I feel like you're just not wanting the distraction of feelings to getting in the way of something you hope to be free with, to be done with, soon. Something that I feel like some of you have issues here with punishment as well. I have to say that I feel some of you Sagittarius need to be aware that you might be either punishing yourself or in a way as well wanting to punish this Page of Cups by something that has nothing to do with them, or by something that you're like holding grudge. If this is someone you have history for, it could be like you're wanting to punish someone because of your own internalized guilt, anger, regret, whatever it is, and you're projecting that into this person that it's of a more delicate nature than you. And for some Sagittarius, I feel like this could be happening in a parent child dynamic, so be careful with wanting to punish your children when they're just being themselves, when they're just exhibiting a side to them that it's more carefree. It could be that there's this resent of your own inner child that have perhaps your child, or during your childhood you see that you were like this, but you were not given the freedom, you were not given the proper space to be your own self. And now that you see something similar happening with a child or a friend or a sibling, it could be anyone, but I'm picking on a child, you could really be just perhaps some of you Sagittarius, you have grown to be a little bit cynical because you stopped believing, because you given up, because you have this amount of debt, karma, responsibilities that you're not able to be free from. And it's almost like when, and we can do this in so many ways, like when we're not happy and free, and we feel better because if others are not as well, so we don't get triggered, so we don't get that feeling of jealousy or envy. And this happens to any person, any person on this planet. It's not a matter of you being a good person or a bad person. It's not at all about that. It's a feeling like something here is triggering this side of you that is not resolved. And actually it's the point is to resolve this. This needs to end. Yes, we're good. Everything that takes you down, everything that costs you too much, it costs you your emotional well-being, it costs you your freedom, it costs you the harmony in your relationships, where you're not able perhaps to be your best self or to give as much as others are trying to give you. So there's issues here of emotional give and take. Okay, so there's a feeling like what some of you Sagittarius are receiving, or who around you is trying to give you, is not finding an expression outwards from you, because you might have your issues with that, because you might feel actually that you have grown to be a person that does not know how to emotionally express themselves. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.